Hey, what's up guys? I wanted to explain the charge shift mechanic. The game does a pretty poor job of explaining it, so I want to just go ahead and tell people how to do it. Like basically when you look in the guide or the tutorial, the manual, whatever you want to call it, it tells you to just kind of push buttons and continue the combo. What you have to do is you have to push triangle after you push R1. Now the timing can be pretty difficult depending on the character and their attack speed. But that's basically how you do it. As far as I know, if you do it with square, it just ends the combo right away. Now, I didn't know this until like the last quarter of the game, like the last like half hour to an hour. So now that I'm in the little kind of pathetic post game that this game has, I'm kind of starting to understand it a little better. So I'm gonna go ahead and show it off here. Let's see if I can do this on hard. I think I've got enough time for it. In terms of speedrun Saturday today, I was a little late. I apologize for anyone that was waiting it there. I kind of got a late start today. Woke up like extremely drowsy, and then I went out to go grab some stuff for lunch. Came back. I ended up being like almost half an hour late. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it again tomorrow, and if people show up and it's requested, I'll go ahead and I'll speedrun on Bara. Otherwise, I'm just gonna hold off on that until I get the PC back and I can actually get splits and stuff, which I think is going to be better for everyone. I'll be able to have a better VOD for the speedrun.com leaderboard. Among other things, I'll have my split saved and everything like that. So what I'm going to be doing instead is I'm probably going to be playing this and PSO2, since these are the games that people seem to be interested in the most. So if you want to help me fund Ninja Turtles and whatever PC repair costs I have that I'm not going to be able to cover out of my wallet right now, it's looking like I got the refund for the motherboard, but I'm probably going to have to spend most of that on my trip, so hopefully if I do this for the next couple weeks, I can hopefully get a little extra to cover whatever's left. So basically, you want to do a charge attack. Like, that's a full charge shift right there. Basically, whenever you see him, whenever it makes that little noise, you're going to push R1. And the attacks change depending on which charge attack you do. So I just did the C4 and the C3 one. Cool stuff. I'll go ahead and I'll fight an officer so you guys can get a little glimpse of it. Yeah, I should also mention that weapon arts play a large difference because they change your moveset too. Right now I'm using the fusion weapon art, which gives you a little bit of each element. And since you can switch mid-battle, you might want to switch weapon arts depending on which one will do better in a boss situation. I hear that the wind weapon art is great for breaking shields, but it doesn't seem like every character can get that, at least not without DLC. So I don't know how reliable that is. I was kind of on the fence about buying the DLC, but I'm actually enjoying the gameplay now that I understand the mechanics a little better. So it might be something I do maybe next month, if not July.
ありがたき言葉。必ず殿下をお守りしてみせます。
ジャスワンと来てくれてありがとう。次の訓練の相手はこの先にいるナルサスだ。ナルサ
ス卿ですか。
I'm sure you can tell this guy is my favorite character so far. The characters, you know, it doesn't have a large roster, and I think part of that is just because of the source material. There's not that many potential characters. I don't know anything about Arslan aside from what they show in the game. So they kind of made up for it by having them all be pretty unique.
この先には行かせぬよう言われておる。役目は果たさせてもらうぞ。
ファランギースとか。あなたが相手か。手加減はせぬ。
Now the game tells you that you get increased experience for beating enemies while using chain shift. Now, I don't really know if that's the case or not. It seems like it is, but it's kind of hard to tell.
戦えば罰が当たるかもしれんぞ。
俺が信じるのはシンドラの神のみだ。行くぞ。
Now this part is scripted. I'm gonna go ahead and check if you can skip this part. No, you can't. It's all scripted. I'll try to fit the whole level in. If I can't, then this will be a pretty good demonstration of the charge shift mechanic regardless. That was almost cool. In terms of the elements, it seems like water, pretty much all the elements are good. But miasma and fire are good for damage, and wind seems to be good for breaking shields. But I have not come across that many characters that have the wind weapon art, and I don't know if the DLC gives you one, you know, just for buying it. Still unsure on that. Now the DLC is pretty cool because apparently it gives you completely different weapons that you can use on any character. But you have to pay for it, which I think is dumb. That should be something that's in the game to begin with, you know, like Dynasty Warriors 8 had it. In this game you gotta pay, so it'll be a while before I can do that. These two are annoying because they spam those arrows like crazy. Wow. They are the most annoying enemies, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep that. That wasn't really me playing to my best ability. I'm too busy commentating and explaining the game and stuff since no one else is doing this. That's the first time I've died. I really can't stand fighting them because they just spam off screen. It's actually one of the biggest issues with this game in general is that you can't lock on to the bosses. you can't see where they are. The most you can do is you can push the block button and it will, you know, reorient the camera so that you can see them, but you have to keep doing it. There's no lock-on in this game, so I think if I ever did do maximization on this, those would probably be the characters or the bosses that would end the run the most, because they can hit you from off-screen. Very similar to modern Ninja Gaiden with the incendiary shurikens and shit like that. You have to keep them on your bead, like, at all times, otherwise they'll fuck you up like that. I wasn't even paying attention to my health. But yeah, that's a pretty good example of the charge shift mechanic. Unfortunately, I just wasn't able to take both of them on at once. So yeah, I will be doing more guides for this in the near future. I haven't decided if I'm going to trade it in yet. It seems like the DLC will actually open up a lot of, you know, metagame possibilities and stuff, and maximization possibilities, but it's pretty damn expensive. It's like 13 bucks just for the DLC that has all the extra weapons and stuff like that. So I don't know if I'll be able to do it anytime soon. Most likely when I pay for Odin Sphere and I get my Patreon cash in, I can probably put that towards this. So yeah, if you guys have any more questions, you can go ahead and let me know. Just keep in mind that I'm kind of going in this blind. There's like almost no guides for this game, so I'm sure there's plenty of aspects of the game that I'm not understanding fully. I'll just have to kind of learn them as I go. Anyway, see you guys later, and sorry I died. Let's see where they are. I guess they're over there somewhere, but I probably got like a hit off screen or something like that. Anyway, see you guys later. Peace.